Okay, take a look at this incredibly brave moment from a protester in Shanghai.
我们要勇敢一点。我打一朵花，我犯罪了吗？这个人是怎么死的？我们都清楚，对不对？对。
This man is one of many people in China right now who are getting detained and punished by authorities for protesting. And it's not just in Shanghai. It's happening in at least 15 cities all across China. This is a big deal. Here's why. There haven't been these large-scale protests since 1989 during the pro-democracy Tiananmen protests, when tanks literally rolled in to kill protesters who were majority college students. Since then, people in China have been terrified to protest against the Communist Party. This young generation right now protesting have no memory of Tiananmen and are protesting for their very first time. Why are people in China so fed up? Tipping point was when at least 10 people died in a fire in Urumqi, Xinjiang. A lot of people on Chinese social media believe that firefighters were not able to extinguish the fire fast enough because of COVID restrictions. People also believe that because of the quarantine restrictions, people were unable to escape the house. What started out as a vigil to commemorate the 10 victims in Shanghai turned into a political demonstration.
共产党，习近平。
I mean, but that was just the tipping point. People have already endured 3 years of strict zero COVID policies. And because of that, there has been high unemployment and economic hardships. You might be wondering, why are people carrying these blank pieces of white paper? It's a way to protest government censorship and the way that they have been punishing people for using anti-patriotic slogans. We haven't seen any tanks roll in to suppress the protesters, but according to witnesses, police are now going through random identity checks and going through people's phones if they suspect that you had been to one of these protests. What's interesting is that the people who are protesting say that this isn't some new revolutionary sentiment, but that it's actually the people who are unsatisfied with Xi Jinping and the Communist Party's ruling are just beginning to speak up.